What's up, y'all? Today we're going to be going over how to choose a meme coin and how much you should invest in those. Today is day 16 of turning $500 into $5,000 while trading cryptocurrencies. First, let's go over our Coinbase portfolio. You can see we are sitting at $449, and on the right we have our chart of today. We did have some big dips, but overall we're about where we've started. And that is actually super important, and it's why I'm creating today's video to help you guys in seasons like this. You may notice that at the start of the day and at the end of the day, we're at about the same level. Also, our dollar amount has stayed about the same on Coinbase for the past couple of days. Now, what this means is that all of these coins like Bitcoin, Pepe, Doge, Ethereum, they're all kind of going into a range or where they just go sideways and they're not really going up or down in high volatility right now, which leaves us with meme coins. Now, meme coins are really nice because they can go up, but they're really inconsistent because they can go down really, really fast. Ask me how I know. Now, meme coins are because they go up and down so fast, you have to be very careful when trading them. So, let me show you some criteria I use. So let's go to the home page here, and on the home page, you're met with a lot of different meme coins. So how do you know which one to trade? Do you just go off of the one that's doing the best today, the one that's the lowest today so that it can go up? How would you know? Well, there are two main criteria I use. The first one is date. So what I mean by this is how long has it been around? You can see although this is a top mover, it's only been around for 1 day. Whereas this one, although it's in third place, it's been around for 1 month. Now this is important because notice how this has a $1.5 million market cap and this has a $159 million market cap. Now, not just that, the market cap can go higher the longer it's around, but most importantly, you gotta worry about rug pulls. Now, what is a rug pull? Since anybody can make a cryptocurrency coin or a meme coin and make it public, and then they can sell these coins, they can also be still own significant volume of these coins. What some people do is they sell it all, make sure that they don't technically own any of the coin, but then they'll be the first to buy it up, and they'll buy it up in 3 to 4 different wallets with different addresses so that when you click on it, you see, oh, these people are all buying two, three, $5,000 each. I should buy too. And then once they get people bought in, then they will sell everything they have and cause the coin to drop down to zero, aka a rug pull. Now, if it's been a month or so, that usually does not happen. Now, this is not financial advice, so I'm not guaranteeing that that won't happen, but usually that won't happen after a month or longer from my experience. Now, there are exceptions. I've seen ones where it's only been around for an hour, bought in, and then there was never a rug pull, and I ended up making lots of money. But overall, I choose a month or later. Now, the second and also equally important is what is the meme? Now, there are some memes that won't stick around for long. For example, I was seeing a lot of coins that were spiking today called Mike Tyson, or Jake Paul was simply the name of the coin because of what happened last night, the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight. Now, these are quick to, if you bought the bottom and sell within a day or two, even a week, but overall, these memes will not last. Now, an example of memes that do last are, if I look at my list here, these are some that don't last and some that do last. But ones that I have heavily invested in are ones like with or dog with hat. That's a meme that's been around for a while, and because it is not linked with something that is time specific, like the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fights were, it does not become irrelevant. Or Peanut. Peanut the squirrel is a good one because it has a strong community. Now, Peanut the squirrel is time relevant. In 10, 15, 20, 30 years, are we going to remember Peanut the squirrel? Probably not. But as of now, Peanut the squirrel is important because there are accounts created to support Peanut the squirrel. He's all over social media. There's GoFundMe's for Peanut the squirrel. So as of now, he's getting tons of attention. So his coin is going up. But you do got to be careful because once all that starts to fade away, so will the coin. And now the third one I'd like to give an example of is Happy. This one is very unique because it's not time specific and it's also not a super big meme. It's one of those that made it big and then kind of stayed in the back of your mind, but you don't really want to kick it out yet, if that makes any sense. So Happy's just the guy. He's always third wheeling with Peanut and Whiff. But as of now, he is moving. So let me show you some trades I'm taking on these meme coins. So if we look here at the chart, we can see that I drew a support and a resistance line right here, and we are in sort of a range. Now I chose here instead of here because up here is just a bullish upwards and then a bearish downwards. Now this actually may become a new support depending on the next couple of days if we see a lot of candles hold right here. But I have been buying down here, so there has actually been quite a bit of revenue that's been generated. I've made quite a bit from Happy Cat because I bought down here. Now, as it goes up, I sell, and as it goes up, I buy, as it goes down, I sell. Now, that brings me to the third topic we're going to talk about. How much do you put in, and when do you buy? Now, ideally, you'd buy at the bottom, sell at the top. Hypothetically, you put your life savings in at the bottom and double, triple your life savings at the top. Should you ever do this? No, not financial advice. So if I do it, that doesn't mean you have to do it. You should never, I would not recommend putting all your money in at one time. What I do and what I recommend people do is DCA, dollar cost average. So let's show an example of this. Let's say it goes up and you feel some FOMO and you want to buy in. Rather than putting in $1,000 right here, what you could do is every candle put in $100. So you put in $100, you put in $100, you put in $100. Now it actually went up, but you're still putting in your $100 to where in the end, as it starts to go up, you can also start to put in $100, or you can take out $100, take out $100. But maybe you don't want the profits to be leaving that fast. So take out $50, $50. See what I mean? Where over time, you end up catching not the bottom or the top, but it ends up falling in this area right here because you dollar cost average. You take the average of all of the going down and all of the going out, and in the end you make significant profits without trying to time the top or the bottom. Now let's show another example of this in Whiff, or dog with hat. This is personally my favorite meme coin, only because I've been trading it for a little bit now and it's made me quite a bit of money. So dog with hat is a good example of dollar cost averaging. You can see on Happy that it went up and down super fast. But on dog with hat, let's say you made it all the way here and you wanted to start putting in your money. Put in $100, put in $100, put in $100, put in $100. See how it actually, you started making profits. It went down, so you lost a bit, but then it went up again. And then you keep dollar cost averaging in, and then maybe start dollar cost averaging out. Oh, it's going down, dollar cost average in. dollar cost average out. See where I'm going here? That's what I do. When I see profits, I start dollar cost averaging out, and then in the end, you end up making money this way. In my opinion, it's the best way to do it and the safest way to do it, because you don't have to worry about selling it all at once and then missing a giant push, because you'll still be in the market even though you took a little bit of profits out and you banked those profits. Now, let's look at Peanut the squirrel, because this is one that changes quite a bit. Here we are, Peanut the squirrel, and you can see here that it was in quite a bit of a range where it was going up and down. You could have dollar cost $50, $50, $50, $50. Now, you may have doubted yourself and thought, man, why am I putting money in? Because it's not going up. But in the end, you would have put in tons of money down here as it shoots up into this giant bullish market. And rather than waiting, will this be the top, and hoping to sell and potentially selling right here, dollar cost average out, dollar cost average out, dollar cost average out, and you could have been taking profits the whole time until you notice that, oh, right here we're going down, let me dollar cost average in, dollar cost average in. See what I mean? How it's the safest way to do it, because you're never fully out, but you're also not fully in with your life savings. Now, this does mean that you won't make as much profits as you potentially could if you just put in large sums of money, but you could dollar cost average large sums of money. So in the end, the benefits outweigh the disadvantages of dollar cost averaging. So what have we seen in today's video? In today's video, we've seen that there are two main criteria you want to follow when buying meme coins. The first is the date. How long has it been around? And this is important to make sure that a rug pull does not happen. And the second one is the meme. Will the meme be relevant in 1, 2, 3, or even 6 months? What about in a day, a year, a week? Think about how long this meme may be around, and that's how long you should be trading. Okay, as always, let's go over today's profits. So first, let's pull up our Phantom wallet and also our calculator. And we can see here that we have $449.46 in our Coinbase wallet, along with our $348. Right now it's $345, along with our $345.98, and that leaves us with a total of $795. So as of now, we have been going down over the past couple of days, only because the meme coins have been going up and down super fast, but we have been banking our profits. So we are at a little under $300 of profit. As of now, we're at $295, but I'm not worried, only because we are over half of what our initial investment is. So we're very close to actually doubling our initial investment, which is will be a fifth of the way there. So subscribe to stay in the loop and make sure that you don't miss out on any tips and tricks that I may be sharing on this channel. And next video, which would be tomorrow, we're going to be going over how you should be doing your trend lines and exactly how you should be marking up the charts and why those are important.